Okay.
Welcome to Interview with Sky. Sky, say hello.
Hi. I'm
Okay,
very happy to
first
be
to start
here,
off.
even though I don't know what's happening.
Okay. 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 I'm gonna need you to say your full name.
Um, I don't know about all this, man. We already first question. We're already off to a weird start. Jaquavius Johnson Charles III,
Okay.
aka
Okay.
SkyCavs, aka the writer, aka Robert Thompson, aka Brandon, aka Steve, aka I can't think of any of the names I've been in before, but there's a lot of other options. Yeah. This
Don't
is part of
mind
the
the.
this is part of the interview.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
recreating.
Okay.
Am I in the floor right now? Is this a fucking? It looks like one of those like boats that you would roll down a water slide.
Okay. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna we're gonna start the interview with some
We already started the
questions
interview.
about. Shut up. Anyways, we're gonna start the questions with some questions about MKE and your channel. Why the fuck are you looking away from the mic? Wrong way, dude. Okay. First question. Which project are you most proud of?
We're actually getting a little serious here. So if I had to say, in all honesty, what a project I'm most proud of, um, probably the house. MK Mysteries up there too, but just the environment and aspect I got from, or that we got from the house was just perfect to how I imagined it. Every project I imagined things how it could come out, and sometimes we get close, but in the end it's Minecraft and you can never really reach that perfect aspect. But for the house it felt different. Everything went smooth and went to how I wanted it, and it everyone just went along with it very well and just went by how I wanted it to. Perfect standards.
Okay. It's a wonderful answer. Okay, second question.
Appreciate it.
What is your favorite project?
Um, I'd
A lot of
probably have
people
to
ask
say
about this one.
I'd probably have to say once again the house. Just I mean those two questions can have similar like projections to it, but overall, yeah, it still is my favorite, and part of that answer comes from how proud I am of it and how I wanted it to be, and just my overall thoughts on it.
Okay. Beautiful. Okay.
Bro's just crossing
Who do
up
you
a fucking list of 20 questions.
Shut up? Okay. Who do you think does the best movement? Okay, wait, shit. Let me restart that.
All
Who
right.
do you think has the
Who do
best
you
movement
think
skills
has
in
the
your project?
best sexual
Can you
movements in
shut
MKE?
up? Shut up. Shut up. You're ruining the interviews.
You're the one that has the weird
Ugh.
questions, man.
Oh my god.
Can
Okay.
you re-ask that question?
I'm about to.
I'm about to take a
Ugh.
nap, bro. Wake me up when it's just over.
Shut up. Okay.
Ask the fucking
Who
question.
I'm doing the
Ah, ah, ah.
We're doing a different question. Okay. Who has the most emotion in projects?
Okay, your mic got so fucked over that, and I don't know if how it came down in the audio, but all I heard was who has the most projects.
What? Okay,
That's
I'll redo it.
literally what I heard.
Okay, I'm gonna redo it. Okay. Who has the most emotion in projects? Your opinion.
Um, in my opinion, Mista. I think it's a
Hmm.
pretty obvious one, and I know you're going
Yeah.
to kill me for that, but I think we all can
No.
safely say the emotion's different from the overall acting. Like if you had too much emotion, then that is a thing on too much emotion. By the way, that is a possibility. Um, like there's different aspects of acting. So, but the emotion part of it obviously goes messed up, and other aspects obviously it's different. This is basically turning into the Sky Awards 3.
Okay, but wait. Before we continue, why? I think a sniffer is about to pop out.
I told you not to fucking trust that plant, bro. I knew as soon as I came in here.
You didn't say shit.
Yeah, I fucking did. I went over to it. I sniffed it a little bit, like Joe Biden does to his kids, and then I went and I tried to investigate, but you didn't believe. You didn't fucking believe. Now I'm gonna dart the microphone the other way. Now it probably sounds like I'm really far away because the microphone's not actually by me. Now it's by me. Then when I go, sound. But then I have it back to. No, it's back in the. Like, good job.
Okay. My God, so dramatic.
Did you ever actually start like doing the Minecraft recording?
Yes, I did. I've
Okay.
been checking it. That's 6
All right.
minutes because you're taking up a lot of time. We're like 3 questions in. Anyways, next question.
Yes.
This one's kind of obvious, but what's a project that you think could have been way better if made at a later time?
How many times I feel like you wrote this question for the answer that you wanted because you know that I've literally said this before. The Reckoning, and
Yeah,
I'll
but this is
explain
like
it
the
to other
new
people.
viewers.
I'll explain it to new people as well. Basically, The Reckoning, it was like a project that had probably the best lore I could ever have, and I wrote it at an early time. So the voice actors that I had, no offense to some of them, they were kind of unexperienced, and everybody was.
I
And
killed
the
someone during filming.
stand-ins and acting were all together compared to how we do things now, and it was kind of messy. We had a lot of mess ups, and it got me really mad all the time. So it could have been a lot better overall with how it came out.
I agree. Get back to your fucking seat. What the fuck? Okay, next question. Okay, this one isn't like me saying it. It's just me asking you if you think it. Okay.
Okay.
Was MKE wrestling a waste of time
Are you saying season 2 or just in general?
in general?
Season 1 was not. Season 1 was what started everything. It's how I gained popularity. It's how I gained the influence to start other things. And it actually did have a lot of viewers. It had more people that were a part of it as well. Season 2, however, I definitely think that there was an aspect to that. There's some things I don't want to talk about, in an interview just because that's personal business, to reasons why I think it was a waste. But part of it is just the aspect of not a lot of people watched it, and things went by slower than needed to be, and I just didn't think it had as much. Like, I think it had potential, but it didn't have as much impact as the first season did. Also, you might want to look behind you.
Is there a sniffer? There's a sniffer. I knew I shouldn't have got that plant from the black market.
Can you continue?
Oh yeah, okay. Continuing that question, not continuing, but following up. Why do you think MKE Wrestling didn't get as many likes or views like season 2?
After Heroes of the Skyverse, there was a little bit of drama that transpired a lot. This was kind of in between MK season 2 as well. There was a lot of drama that happened, and it kind of split some people a couple times. There were a lot of arguments between people, and it caused people just to kind of lure away from MKE for a bit, where they didn't want to have any involvement with it. There were some people that were taking breaks, and I was trying to get some new people in the group that were like trying to join, but like they didn't have any opportunities to join yet because we were in the middle of the project. So, and then some people that weren't a part of it, they just didn't want to watch. So that was part of it. We were kind of in the mix of things a lot, and I just feel too nervous to try to restart it again because I feel like a similar thing will happen.
Okay. You are really movie.
I am. MKE is a movie.
Okay. Anyways, next question. What project has the best backstory?
I love how there's a bunch
All
of
of it.
people in the other. There's people in Watch Together right now on General Talk. Anyways, what would you say with the best project with the best story?
No, what project has the best backstory?
Backstory. So like lore.
Yeah.
I'd say The Reckoning, but in terms of both lore and how it, what's the word? How we capitalize on the lore and how it came out and how effective it was, I'd say MK Mystery. With how it was formatted, with how things came out each episode, there was something new that we learned, and people, we actually had people that talked about it, and we were able to make something out of each episode that we talked about.
Good answer. Okay. What was your favorite moment when filming in any of your projects?
Are you saying like the actual project aspect, or just like when we're filming with the actors and like a funny moment or something?
When we were filming with actors. When we were filming with actors. Funny.
My favorite moment had to have been when in Heroes of the Skyverse, when Eggbox had a stick, and he did a little bit of or no, maybe it was a sword. He did a little bit of pow to someone we don't talk about.
It was a stick.
But yeah, that was probably the best moment in filming history. That is a non-scene. Would be actually it was a scene, but still
that was a scene.
Yeah, it was a scene, but we still had some laughs afterwards. And I could call it a filming moment.
It was very funny.
Yes.
Anyways. This one's a very, very nice question. It's who is your favorite MKE main character?
I mean, I think some of these questions, the fact that you wrote these down, yeah. Are we saying like actor or like character?
Like character to the story, not actor.
Okay. So
main character based on the story, not the actual actor, just the character.
That is a really good question. I'd say Just thinking.
Thinking hard here.
I'd say either the leader or Freddy. The leader because of how good the villain aspect was that I was able to do with it, with his story of he was abandoned as a kid for how he looked, and
the leader is considered a main
character. The leader is a main character, yes, even as a villain. He was forced to do a lot of things where he just wanted to find his non-biological child, and his non-biological child abandoned him, so he got a little bit angry, so he tried, but then he also didn't attack them, but when they started attacking him instead, he got a little violent, and that's when he started losing control. And so in some cases, he was justified for what he did, but not entirely, but in a way you could argue that he was, which is a good part to make a villain. Freddy, because of that aspect of him being a child, having so many things that happens to him at a young age, not knowing how to react. But in the house too, you'll see how he matures and balances off of those things that's happened to him as a kid, and how he balances to a new world. Unlike other kids that live a normal life, he has had to endure a new, type of reality that no one has ever tried, no one been able to understand.
Nice. Has the house too been announced in the YouTube channels? I don't remember
but
that.
with the house being a thing, and with how the ending was, people can kind of expect it. But it's good to know that Freddy's story won't end from just there, because there's a lot of potential from there.
Okay.
E.
Is there any project you didn't really enjoy making?
I didn't enjoy?
Yeah.
The filming aspect that I didn't enjoy, Heroes of the Skyverse, because of how chaotic it was, with so many people and just so many personalities that were mixed together, and we had to split into two parts because we couldn't do filming in time. There's a lot of people that were angry, upset, and I had to balance everything together, and it just was not fun at all.
What was one of your biggest regrets while making a project?
One of my biggest regrets.
While making one of your projects.
Probably starting the multiverse so early, even though it's created incredible stuff, like incredible projects, and I can still balance new projects off of it. The multiverse started kind of so early, the multiverse idea. I only had like 2 voice acting projects before we just went straight into the multiverse. I feel like I could have done a lot more before then. I was able to balance out stories that came together still in a Heroes of the Skyverse, but I feel like there could have been a lot more from there. And it's just kind of how I felt about it. And with the fact that Reckoning and Minecraft the movie were so old, and then they were so unexperienced that I had to take those together to try to make it into an Avengers type movie. It's a lot more difficult, but with new projects like the House and the Patriarch, with how well made those were, people can understand and shine out those more because they know them so much more better than they would Reckoning or Minecraft the movie. Reckoning maybe, but with the lore and the Reckoning, sometimes it'd be hard to understand. Minecraft the movie, who knows how much they know about that? But everybody knows about the House of Patriarch. You just need to say it. They know it. It's our 2 most popular projects at this time. MK Mystery is up there too, and everyone has their own characters from that too. So our projects are a lot more popular, and they understand it a lot more now than how it used to be, where we had some people that never even read the scripts. They never watched the projects. But now we're starting to have that, so that's the good part of it.
Nice.
Is it raining inside? What the fuck?
It's not raining inside for me.
It was literally... Okay, continue.
Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna get in a little more not personal, but just a little bit personal life. You don't
Oh,
have to
we've
answer.
already gone there. Okay.
Like no, those are channel related. These are like job related.
Okay.
Your experience and shit. Okay, what do you do in a normal weekday?
Either I chill at home, talk to my girlfriend, maybe play some games, hang out with the friends, maybe write. I like to write a lot. Um, Write some stuff about projects I might do, listen to some music. Um, maybe just take some time to think. Either that or I'm working a lot at my job. I will be starting up some school stuff soon where I'm going to be helping as an ambassador for summer activities. Um, I do work a lot though, and that is kind of part of how my summer's been.
Okay, what is the first thing you do when you get home from work?
First thing I do, probably when I get home. So I've already texted my girlfriend when I get in the car. When I get home, immediately put on, some comfy clothes, probably get something to eat, just be able to relax on my couch for a bit. Sometimes I don't even have to open up Discord until an hour after I get home, Sometimes it's my mindset where I just forget about everything else.
Nice. You don't have to answer this, but where do you work?
Work at a amusement park in Ohio where I live. It's called Cedar Point, and I do photography there. So, for example, I would walk up to someone, as many people as possible, stop every group, ask them to take a photo. That's how we make money. I'm part of this.
Do they pay for the photo?
Yes, it is part of the organization called FunPix. It's an organization that goes around different like amusement parks, theme parks, different entertainment companies, combines with them and sells photos, and it makes memories. So it could be on roller coasters, it could be on the regular front gate, just nice group photos of people, big smiles, happy faces. You got to be able to bond with those people too. You have to have the personality to be able to do it, and I can have that.
You gotta put on you gotta put on your Girl Scouts voice.
Right, what?
Your Girl Scouts voice.
I'm not really Ghost Scouts voice, but I can act out like how it would be towards the cast. Hi guys, smile for a quick photo. All right, let's get together, guys. Get together. All right, big smile. 3, 2, 1. Let's get a portrait shot in here. Peace signs or a thumbs up or one more. Actually, you know what? Hands in the air, guys. Awesome. All right. You take one of these tickets right here. Anytime at 6 o'clock, you guys can go to the nearest phone book to view those. Have a great day, you guys. That's kind of how it would be.
Nice. Very exciting and cheerful voice. Don't hear that often.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite online game?
Always will be Minecraft. Day in and day out. It will always be my favorite.
Besides Minecraft. See, that's your number one. What's your number two?
Probably Roblox.
Roblox. Okay.
I know I'm basic. Very basic.
Those are probably my
Very
favorite games too. Okay, anyways, what's your favorite part about working?
Favorite part is being able to put smiles on people's faces, especially kids, because just being able to make someone happy is the greatest part. But it's especially kids, making them smile. They have a little bit of comfortability in them or where they're at, because a lot of kids are scared to be at theme parks. But when you do that, it makes them a lot more comfortable and happy. Especially when you get to make them laugh or bond with each other, or make the kids bond with their parents more when they're doing photos, like hugging them or anything like that. That's the best part.
Yeah. And if the kid's like really tiny and you make them laugh, you know it was actually like funny, because kids are so genuine. They speak their mind.
Because they don't know how reality is. They just
it's like
they haven't grasped the perception of it yet.
Yeah, it's like if a kid calls you ugly, then like shit. Ooh. got stuck. Anyways, I have 2 more questions and then we can wrap this up.
Okay, because I gotta take a massive shit.
Okay. What's your least favorite part about working?
Least favorite part. They have me work late shooting a lot. So when you do late shooting, you don't get as many people. So the worst part would probably have to be the rude guests that I get in general. I've been told to fuck off multiple times. I've been told it can be bad. Sometimes you might get no's 30 groups in a row. You might have people on sales when you're selling photos. You might have rude people. You might have people that try to take pictures of the photos up on the screen, and they try to hide it from you. And yeah, people can be dicks. So jobs like that can be difficult, but
Damn.
yeah.
We hate those people. Okay, so 2 more questions. I know I just said that, but 2 more questions. I just thought of a really good one too. Okay. Do you like working, like, wait a minute. Do you only work nighttime hours or do you sometimes work like daytime hours? Like daytime, like near afternoon?
Most of the time I'm closing with like 3:30, 11:30. That's like my usual shift because they let me do a sales closing. But they have had me work for like 10:30, 7:30 shifts before. Like morning shooting. That's where I have a lot more luck with people and people in general with shooting, and I don't have to close, so it's not as busy. It varies. It varies.
Okay. Do you like working nighttime hours more or daytime hours?
On the sales aspect, nighttime. On the shooting aspect, morning.
Hey, okay.
Morning because there's a lot more people that accept nighttime because I make a lot more money.
We love money. Okay, last question. What was one of your worst Karen moments while working?
My worst Karen moment was actually a couple of weeks ago. I think maybe in a month. So we have these packages. One of the packages is called a FunPix Day Pass. So what that is any front gate photos like photographers taken, as well as any roller coaster ride photos. You can get them all for the whole day, as many as you want, onto a digital pass. And you can download them all digitally for the whole day. Sound like a good deal, right? So
Mm-hmm.
somebody bought that online. Not a good idea already off the bat. Um, because they don't fucking read what they buy. So we also had an issue. There was a tornado the other night that hit and it knocked down some of our roller coaster photos. There was one that's already been down for all season, and it was Gatekeeper. That's what one of those roller coasters called. 2 others that got knocked down because of power issues were both Rougarou and Millennium Force. And coincidentally, this Karen and her kids, coincidentally, they rolled all 3 of those. Just those 3 too. And they had the day pass. They bought it online. They had some front gate photos that they had there. I put it onto their new digital account. And she looks me in my face and says, "That's it? So you're just going to send me away?" And she thought that a day pass was getting multiple prints as many times as you want for the whole day. And she was telling me how it was bullshit, how the rides were down. Yes, I agree. But she thought that she could get as many prints as she wanted, and she didn't even know that they were digital. Basically, meaning she didn't read what she bought. And she was screaming at me, telling me this is bullshit. She wanted to speak to a manager, and I said she could get a refund at guest services. Lady, I just work here, and I don't know how coincidentally you rolled those 3 roller coasters with photos that were down, but there was plenty more to do. Um, just people that were very upset when I could have explained it to them in a much more understanding manner, where they could have gotten their refund when I just worked there. Um, And then another thing, you don't even know what you bought, so that's part of it. But yeah,
We love Karens.
no, we fucking don't. Who's we?
Sarcasm. Sarcasm. That was one interview. Stay by. Stop digging the ground. Stay by.
I'm
Stay
saying
by.
bye by leaving. This is my exit. If only I had dirt so I could fully say goodbye, but unfortunately tile blocks are off. Goodbye.
Okay. Yep.